Lampard needs to take a page out of Jurgen Klopp's and Pep Guardiola's book by integrating the players rather than trying to start all of our new signings together. Hello and welcome back to 2 Minute Tuesday on my channel. Today we will be discussing Frank Lampard's Chelsea team, what is going wrong for them and why the signings of Kai Havertz and Timo Werner don't seem to be doing very well. If you are new around here, this is a weekly occurrence on my channel as well as the Premier League preview. So if you do like and enjoy, be sure to hit that subscribe button for more Premier League and football content. So without further ado, I will start the timer. 3, 2, 1, go. So Frank Lampard's Chelsea side have suffered a mixture of results in the last few weeks, but why has that been and why aren't the likes of Kai Havertz and Timo Werner doing very well? Well, the first thing I would like to point out with the signings of Kai Havertz and Timo Werner and all of the signings that were made is that in order to have a good team, you need to keep a good core of your team. By that I mean, what you have to do is you have to keep the same players in the team. Frank Lampard had a very good squad last season and that's why they finished 4th, because they were all buying into his style of play. Mason Mount, Tammy Abraham are two players that have thrived under Frank Lampard this season, and that's because of how fantastic they were last season. They bought into his ethos and style of play and they did really, really well. Kai Havertz and Timo Werner though have been chucked in at the deep end, and that's why they're maybe not doing as well as what we would expect. Frank Lampard, therefore, I think needs to go back to playing Pulisic and Mount and all the players he had last season in order to then incorporate the likes of Werner, Havertz and Ziyech as well into this team. I think that's the reason they're struggling, because the core of the team has changed quite drastically. There's no point in bringing in 5 new players when in reality the team doesn't work like that. It doesn't have that mould, and the players aren't really buying into Frank Lampard's style of play at the moment. I definitely didn't think that Frank Lampard's Chelsea team were title contenders. I said at the beginning of the season the signings could cause problems, and they have done. It's taken away from the core of the team, as I have said, and has really caused a few problems. If Frank Lampard wants to push back for the Champions League and the Premier League title, then he needs to get that core of players back again and get them performing. Lampard needs to take a page out of Jurgen Klopp's and Pep Guardiola's book by integrating the players rather than trying to start all of our new signings together, because that is just a recipe for disaster. Anyway, that concludes this week's 2 Minute Tuesday. As always, 2 minutes just to say what I think on that. So if you do want to hear more about my opinions and how Frank Lampard can turn his fortunes and the team around, be sure to like and subscribe and leave a comment. What do you think Frank Lampard should be doing better? Do you agree with me that by building the core of the team around transfers has caused problems in the Chelsea team, or do you think that there are other reasons for that? So let me know down in the comment section below, and I will see you on my next video. Thanks.